Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. In the name of Allah, the most beneficent and the most merciful. Welcome you all in Pakistan International School Taif Virtual Learning System. Today is our 13th video lecture. Alhamdulillah, we already done 2 chapters in first 12 video lectures. Today, inshallah, we will start the third chapter, which is decimals. So before going to start the exercise, we should know that what is decimals. So introduction of the chapter. In the previous classes, we have learned that a decimal consists of 2 parts. Look, if any number having this point is called decimal point, having 2 parts. One is the whole number part, or it is also called integral part, and the other is the decimal portion. It is also called fractional part. Okay, the whole number part, this is also called integral part or whole number part, and this one part is called the decimal part or fractional part, and this point is called the decimal point. So in previous classes we have learned that a decimal consists of 2 parts, a whole number part and a decimal part. To separate these parts in a number, we place a dot between them, which is known as the decimal point. Now I hope you will understand that what is decimal point. When a number, when a number having 2 parts, one is the whole number part or integral part, and the other is the decimal part or fractional part. So this point is called the decimal point. The dot which we put between these two numbers, that point is called the decimal point. So we can define a decimal number with a decimal point is called decimal number. In the first exercise of this is called a decimal. So we can define a decimal. A number with a decimal point is called decimal. So in this chapter we have two exercises, 3.1 and 3.2. So today inshallah we will discuss exercise 3.1. In exercise 3.1 you have total 1 question and having 9 parts. So some parts inshallah I'll discuss here in the video lecture, and some parts you will do it by yourself. Now come to the first question. Convert the following decimal into rational numbers. Means that you have given question in form of decimal and you are going to convert it in rational numbers, means that in form of fraction, in form of p by q form, means that the conversion will be in form of fraction, in form of rational numbers you are going to convert it. So how can you convert these? Now look at the first part, 0.36. So first of all, to convert this decimal number into rational number, we remove the decimal. So remember one thing, when you remove the decimal, so for the decimal in the denominator, 1 will come. After the decimal, you count the digit 1 to 2 digits after decimal. So 2 zeros will come with 1. For each digit, 1 zero will come. Like this, you will convert the decimal into fraction like this. Look, before decimal you have 0, so 0 before decimal. If you have 0, so it having no value, so no need to write. So 36 you will write. For decimal you have this 1, and after decimal count the digit. How many digits you have? 1, 2, so 2 zeros you add. Like this you will convert the decimal into fraction. You already done this thing in junior classes. This you can say that your revision, that the conversion of the decimal into the rational numbers. Now you have to simplify it. If it is divisible by smallest same numbers, the numerator and the denominator, so you can divide it. Look, 36 and 100 is also divisible by 2. So but we will if it will divisible by some big number, you can easily know. So you do it with this. Here I divide it with 4. If you divide with 2 one time and again with 2, mm, uh, and again with the other number, then it will be okay, again your answer will be correct. But here I divide it 4, so 4 hows are 36, 4 nines are 36, and 100 divided by 4, you know that 4 twos are 8, and from 10 when subtract 8, 2 will come, that will be 24, fives are 20. So means that 25 will come in the denominator and 9 will come in the numerator. In rough work you can do it, or you can use the simple calculator. 36 divided by 4, you will get 9, and 100 divided by 4, you will get 25. So this is the first part of exercise 3.1. Now come to the third part. Second part is 0.75. Just like the first part, you will do it by yourself. No change, 0.75. When you remove the fraction, so remove the decimal, so 75 over 100 will come. Then divide both by 5. You know that 75 and 100 both are divisible by table 5, and convert it in simplified form. So when you convert it in simplified form, so when you convert the write the answer in form of p by q, in form of rational numbers. So in this, the negative sign will come as it is. When you remove the decimal from this number, so what will happen? For decimal, 1 will come in the denominator, and after the decimal, how many digits you have? 1, 2, 3. 3 digits you have, so you add with 1 3 zeros. So means that 125 divided by 1000 will come. How? Look, negative sign as it is. Before decimal, if you have 0, it having no value, so no need to write 125 as it is. For this decimal point, you write 1. And after decimal, you have 3 digit, 1, 2, 3. So you add 3 zeros. After decimal, you count the digit, that how many digits you have. So that much zeros you will add. This is the easiest way to convert the decimal into fraction. Now this is 125 over 1000. You know that at the end, if it is 5 or 0, so both are divisible by 5. So divide by 5 and divide by 5. 125, when you divide by 5, 5 twos are 10, 5 fives are 25. So means that in numerator 25 will come, and in the denominator 5 twos are 10, and after 10 2 zeros are left, 200 will come in the denominator. 25 in the numerator and 200 in the denominator. So you can do it with your calculator. 125 divided by 5, you get 25. 1000 divided by 5, you get 200. Now again, at the end 5, here you have 0. So both are divisible by 5. So 5 fives are 25, and 5 fours are 20, and 0. So means that 5 over 40 you will get. 5 over 40. The negative sign we copy as it is, no change. Again, this 5 and 40 both are divisible by table 5. So 5 ones are 5 and 5 eights are 40. So minus 1 over 8 will come in the answer. Again, look, minus 0.125 is given. So the negative sign you put as it is. For point, you have 1, after point 1, 2, 3, 3 digits, so 3 zeros. And you will check that on which table both are divisible. Look, at the end you have 5, and here at the end 0. So if at the end 5 or 0, so means that it's divisible by 5. So both are divisible by 5. So divide by 5. When you divide 5 with 125, you will get 25. And when you divide 1000 divide by 5, you will get 200. Now again, these two numbers are divisible by 5, so you do divide it by 5. 5 5s are 25, and 5 40s are 200. So you will get 5 over 40. Again, divisible by 5, so 5 1s are 5, and 5 8s are 40. So minus 1 over 8. So you convert the decimal into a rational number. Now come to the next question. Next question is the seventh part. Sixth part is same, negative number minus 608. So when you remove the decimal, it will be 608 divided by 100. And then you simplify it. Both are divisible by 4. So you will divide it and simplify it. The fifth part in the same way, and the sixth part in the same way. There is no change. All the parts are just like question number 1. uh, Come to the seventh part. Now one thing is different from the question number 3, part 3, which we done, that before decimal you have 8. When you remove the decimal, you will write this 8, you will not remove this 8. It will be 8125 in the numerator, and in the denominator, for point you have 1, after point you have 3 digits, 1 2 3. After decimal, you will count the digit 1 2 and 3. So you divide it by 1000. How? For for point you have 1, after point you count the digit 1 2 3. So 3 zeros you add. Now you check, look at the end you have 5, and here at the end 0. So both are divisible by 5. So you divide the numerator by 5 and the denominator by 5. When you convert it in when you remove the decimal and convert it into a fraction, after that you will simplify if simplification possible. So you divide it by 5. When you divide it by 5, I have done rough work here, that how you divide 8125 by 5. You can simply do it with a simple calculator. In class 7, the simple calculator is allowed, so you can do it with your calculator directly. But here I have done the rough work, that how you will divide 8125 by 5. Look, 5 ones are 5, 5 twos are 10 is greater, so 5 ones are 5. So 8 minus 5, 3 will come. This one will come down. So now it's 31. So 5 6 are 30. So 31 minus 30, 1. So this 2 will come down. Now it's 12. So 5 twos are 10. So 12 minus 10, 2 will come, and this 5 will come down. Now it's 25. 5 fives are 25. So in numerator, what you get? 1625 after dividing with 5. And in the denominator, what you will get? 5 twos are 10, and 2 zeros were left, means that 200 will come in the denominator. Now again, this 1625 is divisible by 5. How? 5 threes are 15. 16 minus 51 carry to become 12. 5 twos are 10, and 2 will carry here. 5 fives are, so means that 3 2 5 you will get in the numerator, and 40 you will get in the denominator. How? 5 fours are 20 and 0. So 325 in the numerator and 40 in the denominator. Again, it's divisible by 5. 5 6 are 30, 5 5s are 25, means that 65, and in the denominator 8. So this is the rational number, which we convert the decimal into rational number. So we get this rational number 65 over 8. How we have done? 8.125. Remember one thing, if before decimal you have 0, so no need to write it here. Before decimal, if 0 is present, not any other number, so no need to write. But if non-zero number is present, just like 8 here, so you will write it as it is 8125. For this decimal, you have to write 1, and after decimal, you will count the numbers, that how many numbers are given, 1, 2, and 3. So 3 zeros you will add. If after the decimal 4 numbers given, so 4 you will add. If after the decimal 2 numbers are given, so 2 zeros you will add. If after decimal 1 number given, you add 1 0. So according to the question, you will convert it into form of fraction. This is the easiest way to convert it in a fraction form. When you convert in a fraction form, after that you simplify it. How you will simplify? You will check that the numerator and the denominator, you will divide it with the same table. Look, we divide the numerator with 5 and the denominator with 5. So when we divide the numerator with 5, we get 1625. The denominator with 5, we get 200. Again, you divide 1625 by 5. So you will get 325, and 5 with 200, you will get 40. Again, when you divide, now it's 65 at the end, 5, and this is 8. So both are not divisible by same table, so we write it as it is. No need to convert it in a mixed number, because the question condition is that convert it into a rational numbers, means in form of fraction. So we already converted in form of fraction. Now come to the next question. This is eighth part. Look, now after decimal, how many numbers are given? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So with 1, how many zeros you will write? 5 zeros you will write with the in the denominator with 1. Look, when we convert it in a fraction form, so this number, if you write these 3 zeros before 625, it's okay. If you don't want to write it, no problem. If you write only 625, again it will be correct. Why? Because before decimal, if you have 0, and after decimal in the start, if non-zero number is not present, only 0, so it having no value, you can simply directly write 625. Look, for decimal, 1. After decimal, count the number, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So means that 5 numbers, so 5 zeros you will add, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 5 zeros you will add. Now you can check, look at the end, 5 here, 0, so means that both are divisible by table 5. So the numerator, look here, I remove these zeros because before 625, 3 zeros, 4 zeros, 10 zeros, it having no value. So no need to write it. You can simply write it 625 here. No need to put these zeros in the start. So look, 625 with 5. 625, you will write it with 5. So 625 divisible by 5. So what we get? 5 ones are 5. 1 carry, it become 12. 5 twos are 10. 2 carry here, 25. 5 fives are 25. Directly you do it with your calculator or in rough work. 625 divided by 5. Here, look, this 5 twos are 10. When 10, so how many zeros left? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 zeros left. You write it with this. Again, 125 is divisible by 5. 5 twos are 10, means 5 25s are 125. So 25 will come, and 5 fours are 20, and 3 zeros left. You will write it. Again, 5 fives are 25. 5 eights are 40. So 5 over 800, and divisible by 5. So 5 ones are 5, and 5 60 160 is a 800. How? 5 ones are 5, so 3 carry here, it become 30. 5 6 are 30, and 0, so minus 1 over 60. So this is the required answer. Again, Look, you have given minus 0.00625, and when you remove the decimal, so what will you write? Remove the decimal, this number as it is. For point 1, after point you have 5 digits, so you add 5 zeros here. So both are, you can directly divide it by 25, but here I done it step by step that you can easily understand. So divide the numerator and the denominator with the same table, so we get this 125 over 20,000. Again, with the same table, we get 25 over 4,000. Again, with the same table, we get minus 1 over 160. The negative sign, you write it as it is, no change. Now come to the next part. Last part of this exercise is minus 0.268. So this exercise is very easy. It having only one question, one concept. All the questions having same method. Only when you divide it with the same table, the numerator and denominator, be careful and do the division correctly. So 9 parts are here. Some parts I discuss with you, and the remaining you will do it as a homework. So here, when you remove the negative sign, you write as it is. When you remove the decimal, so you will write it minus 268 divided by, for point 1, after point how many digits? 1, 2, 3, 3 digits. You add 3 zeros in the answer. Sorry, in the denominator. So it will be minus 268 divided by 1000. Why 1000? Because after point, for point 1, after point 3 digits, so 3 zeros you add at the end 8 and 0, so means that it's divisible by 4, or you can divide it by 2 and again with 2. If you divide it first with 2, so it will be considered correct, it will not be wrong. So but the division will be long then. So divide the numerator and the denominator with 4. 4 6 are 24. So 26 minus 24, 22, subtract 2 will come with 8. This is 5 sevens are 4 sevens are 28. So means that 67 will come in the numerator when you divide with table 4. And this 4 twos are 8 to carry here, for 5s are 20 and 0. So you can do it. 67 and 250 are not divisible by same table. So this is the required answer. So here how many parts we discuss? Total 9 parts are given in this exercise. In question number 1, part 1 we already discussed here. Part 3, after that 7th, then 8th, and then 9th. So which one parts are left? These parts are left: 2, 4th, 5 and 6. So means that 4 parts are left. 5 I already discussed with you. Total 9 parts are given in this exercise. So I hope you can easily do these parts. Try to do it. If any problem, you can discuss it on WhatsApp. When you solve, then send it to me. So best of luck. Allah Hafiz.